Well, a full assault on Connecticut families. That's how Connecticut's top elected leader is describing the White House's plan to pause all federal grants and loans, which we know a judge just minutes ago in breaking news has paused that directive.
Of course, the president is going to continue to fight for this, saying it's the right thing to do. Matt McFarland is your reporter outside the state capitol right now. Inside, I should say, outside the legislative chamber. Matt, what are you hearing?
Yeah, hi there, Mark and Aaron. Well, Attorney General William Tong, he's part of that lawsuit, joining 21 other states. He said today's not a day to be political, saying that this has the potential to impact all families, people here in Connecticut, whether you are Democrat or Republican. Now, earlier, just probably within the last past hour, Governor Ned Lamont, Attorney General William Tong, members of Connecticut's congressional delegation calling the action unprecedented. They feel it will be felt far and wide, potentially impacting housing, health care, public safety, infrastructure, to schooling and veterans help, to a host of other programs. The order from the White House Budget Office pausing all federal grants and loans, freezing billions of dollars for 90 days. That was the plan. Now, according to the White House, a temporary pause, the design was to give federal agencies time to audit departments and determine whether the funding is consistent with the law and President Trump's priorities. Now, we're told it would not affect Social Security and Medicare benefits or assistance provided directly to individuals. But earlier this afternoon, the Medicaid portal here in Connecticut was down for some time before being restored. Connecticut's top elected leaders saying it was causing chaos, not knowing exactly what would be impacted, putting programs and organizations in limbo and danger of not getting payments. So they feel this is unconstitutional, saying the money for those grants and loans had already been approved by Congress.
What's covered, what's not covered, what's frozen, what's not frozen. You know, on a certain level, it doesn't matter. When they say all of it, they mean it. And the chaos and the uncertainty, the fear is damage enough.
Now you heard about that judge temporarily blocking this freeze, this federal freeze. But again, obviously, the Trump administration wanting to go forward with this as well. So what does this mean if somehow it continues, Connecticut doesn't get its payments? Governor Lamont says they have a surplus. They might dip into it for that. We'll have that part of the story coming up at 6. Your reporter live inside the state capitol, Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
We will see you at 6. Matt, thank you. Right now, we're also hearing from the Connecticut Republicans about this. And minutes ago, they sent us a statement saying, in part, let's be clear, the president's federal funding pause is far from the doomsday scenario Democrats are peddling. Their claims are nothing more than an attempt to gaslight Connecticut residents. Obviously, we are continuing to follow these minute-by-minute breaking updates, a judge blocking that directive from Trump. We will have much more coming up.
Another big story tonight.